I thought we would go and take a look at the site of the old Fleetwood Pier, and just to show you, tell you a little bit of history about it. There was quite a few people about on the beach today, this afternoon, but yeah, I just thought we'd go and take a look at the site and see what's left. Now, believe it or not, Fleetwood did actually used to have a pier. It did. It wasn't quite as big and quite as long as Blackpool's piers. You know, north, central, and south, or south, central, and north, whichever whichever order you want to put it in. We're going to have a bit of a wander down here. I'm on Fleetwood Beach at the moment, but the pier site used to be up there, so we will go and have a wander up there in a minute. Just go and take a look at the sea quickly because the sea is in. But yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a history video. This I've been meaning to do this video for quite a while, and I have mentioned it in a couple of vlogs that I've actually done from Fleetwood Beach. Oh, got to be careful of those rocks. There's pebbles. I won't go too close to the sea because it is hitting. Yeah, it's a bit of a history one. We'll walk back up that way, and then we'll go along the up towards where the pier used to be, because the pier was up there. So we'll just go and have a look, and because there is a couple of pieces from the pier that are actually still there. This feather on the floor. Yeah, here's the sea. The sea is in. You can just see the sun glistening off the water there as well. But this is basically right on my doorstep. I can come here whenever I want. That's one of the that's up there is one of the lower lighthouses, and behind that lighthouse is another lighthouse which is a bit bigger. There's the Euston Hotel up there as well. Supposedly haunted. They do ghost tours in there, ghost walks, and you see that. See this building here? It's a bit of a radar station. It's abandoned and it's like empty, but the blinds are open. And most recently, it was used for the Andor. No, not Andor. It was used for Cobra Kai filming, I think. The whole of Fleetwood Promenade was shut off for like a few days, so that the filming crew could actually film. It was quite a big production as well. You know, all of like basically all of the prom up to where our life was basically all shut off, so that they can use this and then there was a few houses up there as well to film. But yeah, let's go and take a look at the old Fleetwood Pier site. I'm gonna pop a bit of a news a bit of a news broadcasting now, so you folks can get a bit of an idea, because it did actually burn down quite a few years ago, and I remember that because I was literally a few yards away from it when it was on fire. It's quite a big fire as well. There is cars and stuff here today. I think there's some people out on the yachts. But yeah, it is quite a big fire. It obviously burnt a lot of the building down, and then it had to be demolished. So a couple of the footings from the pier are actually in the standstill. So let's go and take a look, shall we? I will pop the news broadcast in for you now.
After years of standing idle, Fleetwood Pier lit up the sky. 90 firefighters battled for hours to control the inferno. With daylight came the realization that the fire had simply beaten this 98-year-old attraction.
The fire has got hold of this rapidly for whatever reason. There's a lot of combustible materials on the outside as well as the inside, no doubt. I can't be sure what was inside, but it's all helped to develop the fire, and that's helped the fire spread, aided with the wind.
The pier was once the showpiece of this Lancashire town. Rebuilt after fires in the 1920s and 50s, it holds many memories.
I think after all these years that we've had a pier, now we've got none. There's not a lot left in the town to start with.
When I was younger, you know, when they had the arcade and the playroom and stuff, you know, when I was a child, I used to love it.
Vandals and thieves have been the most recent visitors. There had been ambitious plans to turn it into apartments. The owners are dismayed and convinced someone has torched their building.
There's no electricity on the pier, there's no gas on the pier. The pier's been broken into daily for the last few months. All things would point to it being started deliberately, and hopefully that once they terminate the investigation they'll be able to dish something up and we'll be able to find out who it is or what the cause of it was initially.
The fire crews will now continue to monitor this twisted skeleton of a pier. It's only when structural engineers give the OK that fire investigators will be able to get inside and establish what started this fire. Finding the clues among the ashes will take many days. Finding hope that this structure will have a viable future seems almost impossible. Tom Parminter, Sky News, Fleetwood.
Yes, Fleetwood Pier. It wasn't, well, when I was a kid, it wasn't around for quite some time because obviously the fire and stuff. But on the weekends it had weekend entertainment for kids, and inside at the entrance, but and at the foyer as well, there was a bit of an arcade in there, and I'm not sure what else it had in the building itself, but just at the back of these sort of grasslands here is where the pier was built onto. I'll divert there now. I need to be careful though, because I'm not too sure what is at the back of here, but I do have a photo of the pier which I'll pop on the screen for you now so you can see. This photo was taken during the fire, so that, you know, it was quite a big fire. We'll divert here because this is basically all where Fleetwood Pier used to be. Again, it wasn't quite as long as Blackpool Piers. It only came out to, I don't know, quite a few yards. Can you just see where the water is on the beach? There's a boat going out there. You can just see where the water edge is there. That's where the Fleetwood Pier used to came out to. There's actually footings over there in the sand where it actually came out to. But we'll go around here. But yeah, that photo was of the fire that sort of ravaged it and sort of ripped through the whole building. I've not been down here for ages. But this has all been like fenced off. So this is the back. Well, this is basically where Fleetwood Pier used to start. I'll pop a photo on the screen for you now so you folks can see. But well, that bird made me jump there. I'll go a bit higher up actually. You can just get through these with these weeds here. Yeah, I think there is a couple of ticket machines still around, I think. But you can just see where it used to slope here. Where my finger is now, that's where it used to start. So the photo on screen for you now, this is basically, this is where the back, where the back bit of the Fleetwood Pier used to be. But you can just see where it sort of slopes down, and then yeah, this is like basically the whole entrance foyer. Well, I'll take you around the front so you folks can see. But let's go and have a look, shall we? These fences, I'm not sure how long these fences have actually been here for. This is a bit of a urban exploring on my channel. I don't really go this far. But yeah, it did. What's that? I don't think we can actually go through here. I might do. But there is the old flooring is a little bit still there. I'll show you that one like round at the front. But it did used to go, all of this space here used to be Fleetwood Pier. There was a big building, big cream building. It's a bit of a fence there, mixed in with the soil. Yeah, not sure how much sort of history and, you know, how much machine-wise things are still here. I'm not sure whether this is part of the pier or not. I think it might be like one of these things that actually held the building together. But yeah, this is where I'm stood now. I'd be basically stood inside the pier foyer itself, and then it's a bit of a pole. I'm not sure what that's used for. We'll actually walk through here. Actually, gosh, this is it's a bit sketchy, this, but yeah. Oh, here's some of the old footings and some of the old glass and stuff. It's a bit of a concrete floor here as well. There's a bit of burnt wood there. Not sure whether that's from the fire. Can you see that, folks? Can you see how burnt that wood is? And then there's another bit there as well. I do need to be careful though, because I'm not sure. Yeah, there's another foot in there from the pier itself, so that's another bit of history there. Another bit of the pier. There's nothing much really around here though, because there was a few like machine. Yeah, someone's been building a fire here, obviously. So that's what the other bit of wood was burnt there. There's a bit of glass around here as well. Bit of metal here as well. I'm not sure what that's been used for. Yeah, that's strange. But we'll circle back round. Someone's been having a bit of a party here and a bit of a fire at night time. Oh God, nearly slipped down. There was like old arcade machines and stuff around this area. Like, because obviously where it's all sort of slopes is where the main foyer of the pier used to be. I'm gonna get out of here because it's a bit too sketchy for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here as quickly as possible. I don't like being in things that are sort of fenced off, and I feel like I'm intruding. But we'll carry on walking this way, and then what we'll do is we'll go to the front. I'll go to the front and just explain to you what other plans they had for that space where the pier used to be. But as you can tell from that video broadcast, the news broadcast there, it was quite a huge fire. I was actually down one of those streets there when I was a kid, and I actually saw how bad like the fire was. The smoke filled. There's another little bit of wooden wall there. I'm not too sure what that's from, but there's a bit of a fence that would have run all the way along. But we'll carry on walking. I do need to nip to a shop though. There's a bit of an exit here, so we'll go up here. We'll go up here, past these flowers. Look at these flowers, folks. It's like pink ones, and aren't they nice? It sort of overlooks the sea as well, the whole of the beach. And there's some more like, are they dandelions? I think they're dandelions. We'll carry on going up here. Oh, it's a bit steep. Who remembers these as a kid when you used to blow them? If my camera's sort of picking it up, right, there we go. Who remembers these? I used to blow these as a kid. I used to have loads of these in my garden, in my old house. There was quite a few of them that grew in the summer. But look at this view. Quite a few people about today. So I'll meet you folks at the front of Fleetwood Pier, or the old Fleetwood Pier. So this would have been the front of Fleetwood Pier. I'll walk a bit up here and then I'll actually turn around and pop a photo on screen for you, just so you know how it used to all look. There was a little bit of flooring there as well. I'm not sure if you folks can see it. I'll zoom into it now. See that white bit there? That's the original tiles from the flooring. I remember the flooring very well. But yeah, that's all the sort of original tiles from the pier. As you can see, it's all sort of overgrown now. Yeah, it's majorly all overgrown with like plants and stuff, which is crazy how nature sort of takes over things, isn't it? Especially when they've been like abandoned and stuff like this. we'll go around the other side one minute. So I'll pop a photo on the screen for you now, so you folks can like basically see how it used to look, how the front and stuff used to look. But you can actually see like a couple of like the old flooring and stuff, especially like over in the corner there and that. But it's basically like all overgrown now, which is absolutely crazy. But we'll go and take a look around the side. Nothing really much to see like around here. I don't want to stand down there. We'll go back. I'll go back down onto the beach so I can show you all the footings as well from the pier. Yeah, but there's nothing, basically nothing here anymore. So I shall meet you folks down on the beach. Okay, folks. So I'm back down onto the beach now. A bit sketchy being up there. I found that a bit uncomfortable, to be quite honest with you, being up there, especially with it all being fenced off and stuff like that. It's not illegal, by the way. People actually do go there and do like campfires and stuff, which is crazy. There's nobody on this beach, like hardly. So this afternoon, well, this evening. It is evening as I'm filming this. It's like what, 6:15 now. So yeah, just wanted to get myself out to this video because I woke up this morning and I felt a little bit like good, like within myself. So I thought I'd get myself out to film this video. I'm trying to find the old like footings and stuff for you folks, because there is the footings from Fleetwood Pier are actually still here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one down there. I'm trying to look for them. There is quite a few footings. But the pier did actually used to come out to the edge of the sea, where the sea is now. So not super long, you know, like Blackpool piers are. I know there's is it South Pier in Blackpool? That's the longest one, I think. I'm not too sure. But I'm not too sure. But I think this is one of several like footings. I think there is actually some buried in the sand. But we'll have a quick look at this one. There's a couple more somewhere as well. So we've got this. I think this is a pipe. I'm not too sure what the hell this is. Yeah, I think this is like a pipe for something. I'm not too sure, because as you can see, it's sort of like hollow. But then the other one is like next to it, and then they've got another one sort of up there as well. But yeah, there is quite a few like still around. But basically, this is where I'm knelt now. This is like the back of the pier, and then because the rest of the pier was like on stilts, like the Blackpool piers were. So the footings are like still in the ground. We'll go and have a look at this one now. The footings are still actually in the sand. Got this one as well. You can see all the bolts and stuff that are on it. And then got another one up there as well. But yeah, this sort of concludes the bit of a history of Fleetwood Pier vlog. As I said, I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time. Yeah, I'm going to walk back up that way to the shop, I think. But yeah, let me know if you want to see like more sort of videos like this. As I said, I've been meaning to do this vlog for quite some time, especially because I every evening, if it's nice weather, obviously, I walk from I go down the slope a little bit further up the beach, past the Euston Hotel and the Lower Lighthouse. I go down a slope and I walk from there all the way back up to this way, like towards me, and then I obviously walk all the way up there and then towards the back up that slipway, and then I walk all the way back down the prom, back down to home. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see more sort of Fleetwood vlogs. I've not got much in the way of content planned right now, because I just sort of want to relax and sort of take time for myself and stuff. But I do have a couple of shorts that I want to upload, that I've been sort of thinking about uploading today. But yeah, let me know. I will leave you folks with this view of Fleetwood Beach. There was a couple of yachts out to sea as well. Not sure what time the sea is out, the sea is in till. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself off now, get myself to the shop and get myself home. But thanks for watching this bit of a history walk of Fleetwood Pier. Again, believe it or not, Fleetwood did used to have a pier, and again, it wasn't as long as Blackpool piers, but it was sort of good enough for the locals and the people that live here. Sadly, I wasn't around to sort of go inside the pier, because literally when I was a kid, there's plants here. That's weird. Yeah, when I was a kid, I watched it burn down. But it's crazy to think that it was here, just literally behind me. Big old pier. Hopefully, they sort of bring it back in the future. I sort of want them to bring it back. So I think it'll be good for I think it'll be good for the town. To sort of experience having our own pier back, which should be good. But yeah, again, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and yeah, just let me know what sort of videos you want to see from me. I'm more than happy just to grab my phone and just like walk around Fleetwood or Cleveland or something like that, or even Blackpool, just to sort of bring you updates. But at the moment, I've not got much planned. As I said, I just want to sort of take this time to sort of relax and sort of recalibrate my mind and stuff, and sort of start thinking about new videos and stuff I want to plan, because I don't really want to be pumping out the same videos, because that's going to be boring for you folks. But yeah, just let me know. Again, I will see you all in my next video, and thank you very much for watching.